Start recording. All right, cool. I think we're moving on that.
It's a little bit.
It's a little bit.
My new camera.
Is right in front of it. I need to make sure it's working, but I think it is. So I think we're rolling there.
So
There's also
go ahead.
there's also one extension that someone sent me that has like a VDP, so there'll probably be more bugs there.
Nice.
I haven't actually looked at it though.
Do you know what it's called?
Yeah, I have it. Renny Pack sent it to me. Hold on, let me find the name.
All right. Well, for the time being, let me see. I guess I'll just go ahead and download these other Chrome extensions. So here's the Capital One Bug Bounty Program. And these are the extensions that they have in scope. And Capital One Shopping browser extension. Here's the thing, guys. I haven't cared too much about like doxing myself in the past, but I actually do use Capital One, and I use the browser extension. Yes, it is being recorded, and yes, it's running. So, and that is essentially like generating credit cards. So that's gonna be tricky for us to actually test without giving you guys my actual credit card number. So I'm thinking maybe we check out the Capital One Shopping browser extension.
Yeah, there's also a 6 cents browser extension. That's
6 cents.
Yeah, 6 cents.
Okay. Okay. Why don't you drop that in the chat, and then maybe we'll swing back around to that. All right. So let's grab that URL. ctvb.show. Let's grab it from there.
And also, I'm not sure if it's public, so let me check. But there's also another one that I've been thinking of looking at.
Well, let's make sure it's public. But I'm definitely down to look at another one as well. Okay. So here's the link, guys, to download that one if you want. This is the link that Matan shared with us that just downloads the CRX file. We'll get to it. Also, I just want to be clear. This is not a masterclass for a reason. This is a hack-along for a reason, which is I have spent very little amount of time hacking browser extensions. So essentially, I'm just going to be taking the methodology that Matan talked about in his episode and just doing my best to implement it. But we do have Matan here as well. So
we're probably not going to find any bugs.
Yeah.
From like my experience hacking the browser extension stuff, it takes me a lot of time to get to know like the niche functionality of it. So if you're looking at the new extension, it's probably gonna be more recon stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I think that'll be a good start for everybody. So, how's the stream quality looking for everybody? Is it bad? Should I try to do what I did last time, where I actually share my screen as well? Would that work better for everybody? You're not going to see my face though. Maybe it's just Saman. We have this conversation literally every time we do this. So I'm a bit lower.
Okay, so which extension are we hacking?
Maybe, I agree. Matan's is a little bit louder. Let me see if I can.
I can lower
turn him down on my side. Okay.
Is that better?
That's good for me. How are you guys doing there? Okay. So slowly saw internet is trash. I'll rewatch the recording later. Shellfish says he can read it. So if somebody can read it, that's probably a good sign. Let me see. Okay, terminal text is fine. All right, nice. So let's just go ahead and so we're hacking the one Matan that I put in the chat. That's the shopping browser extension. So let's take a look at that. I'm just gonna move this to shopping.crx, and then you said this is just a zip file, right?
Yeah.
Let me autocomplete. Let me turn off autocomplete so I don't like leave some errors or something like that. Okay. So let's go shopping. So here it is right here, and I guess I'll just open this up in. Why is my autocomplete not turned off?
Well,
guys, don't do anything with all the stuff that you might see popping up in my autocomplete, please. I swear I'm not normally that security paranoid, but you know, do what you gotta do. All right. Let me close this folder and get my IDE up since we're going to be doing a lot of source code review. Along. Okay.
Also,
guys, Cursor is just unbelievable. If you haven't checked out Cursor yet, like you must check out Cursor. It's just stunning. And who knows how it will be on this specific, piece of like if it'll be helpful for hacking, source code review and that sort of thing versus VS Code. I don't know. Maybe VS Code is better for that. But I've been using it for dev recently, and it's so good.
And you should run this to beautify the JS files.
Yeah.
If you have JS beautified installed, if not, you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna use
install it with npm.
Let me go ahead. Let me increase the text size. Text size. I don't know how to do that on VS Code off the top of my head, so let's see. Editor. User preferences. See if there's no. See. Try to make it a little bit bigger for you guys. Can I just zoom in? Why is it not letting me just? Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. That works. Yeah. Nice. I was just gonna adjust it somewhere else, but this works even easier. Okay, awesome.
Let's take a look at it.
Let's take a look at this then.
Okay, so right off the bat, I noticed the options.html page.
Yeah.
So
same.
I looked at it, and it's just a bunch of links to configure options in the site. So there's no like leak jacking potential or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, and
these are all blank and no refer as well, so we don't have references back. Yeah, that looks pretty vanilla. Okay, and then we need to beautify the code, right? So let me jump back over here and do find star.js.
And I'm setting up the extension, so I might need your Capital One account. Yeah, I'm kidding. I think I have one for testing.
What? Is it freaking out? Does this need to be in like? See if let's just do it like this. I'm just gonna do it individually here. So let's see. How many of there are there? Oh my gosh! So chunks and notifications are where the big ones are. So here, start.js. Just put notifications. Okay, and then let's see. What else was there? Dude, why is my terminal doing that right now? Can I not? Why can't I type Control-C? Okay, I can. It was just a little buggy from. All right. Let me back here. Find. Okay, we got notification. We've got here, and then we've got chunks. Okay, let me see chunks. That's gonna be the big boy problem.
So looking at the different HTML files, like the what did I call them? Extension pages or something?
Are you? Go ahead.
It's not web accessible, but there's one called bg.html.
Yeah.
In the bg folder.
Yeah, I saw that.
Not sure what it's used for, but it seems interesting.
All right.
All right.
That
That one seems like a good place to start.
Let's look at
Well, let's look at the manifest really quickly first too. So we see the options.html. We see these permissions.
So these are
web accessible resources, right?
So we should be able to.
So we should be able to hit all of these. That's interesting.
Yeah, but no HTML files under those, I think.
Okay.
They're all either under the root or under BG, those ones.
Oh yeah. Okay.
The notifications stuff and all of that, it's just the JS file. But the fact that it is web accessible makes me think that they're loading it into a page. Otherwise, they wouldn't have to make it web accessible. So there's like an injected script here. So looking at the communication between it and the content script would be interesting.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
I
I also saw something here. I don't know if you saw this, but
there's
a Shopify chunk.
Shopify.
Did you see that?
So it's like maybe
they've got some specific Shopify integration that
So
could be interesting.
it's gonna be like on the customer side, right?
Right.
So if you
Okay. So
as far as content, so looking at the manifest.json file here, we've got
some web
accessible resources under these, but nothing that's actually dynamic, just JS files or whatever. We've got the background.js. Okay, that's something that we look at, like you said, and then notifications page view, notification wiki buy, notification price comparison. So some of these are actually getting injected into. I wonder what this IVF stage is.
That could be interesting.
what are you looking at? Oh yeah, that's
Oh
wow! Demo's got us covered with something really quickly here. It says if you want to jump ahead with some interesting behavior and interacting with the content script, there's a post message handler that gets added to any page on Capital One Shopping and IVF stage.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
Yeah. All right, Demo. All right, we see you, Demo. You got us hooked. All right, let me install this extension really quickly.
I think IVF stage is like the staging environment for Capital One Shopping.
Demo,
did you poke at this thing, man? Like you couldn't get anything too crazy out of it.
He looked at it for
a day or so. All right, man. Well,
Demo, I have
a pretty high. I hold your hacking skills in pretty high regard, but we'll see what we can do. Take a look at this.
So
anything on CapitalOneShopping.com. So that should include this create account page that I'm on. Let's see if this is actually working.
So I installed
the extension. And
so there's a listener in the actual page or in the content script?
Oh, did I turn off?
Oh, I see one in a content script. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Did I turn that off? Where was the
No,
not turned off.
There are no origin checks, so we might need to cut the live in a second.
Oh my gosh, dude! I'm
looking at it right now. It's very suspicious.
We're excited. Well, if we find a bug, then we will cut the live feed. This one's actually kind of interesting too. Event data type or
yeah.
You can see it very well.
ev.origin. Let me zoom it in.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh.
A little too much.
Can you guys see it right now?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, I mean.
So this one does have an origin check, but
not
equals window location.origin. That's pretty.
But if we can get it injected into our page somehow.
Could we?
But it's not gonna. Do you know if the null origin trick works with extensions, Matan? Like, is there a way to?
If it's injected into like a source doc or something like that.
If we put it in like a sandboxed iframe, and then the origin is.
Oh, you mean window.origin, not location.origin. In this case, it's location.origin. But if it is injected into an iframe with a source doc, then location.origin is gonna be some weird string that I think could be faked.
Okay.
But having a content script injected into a source doc is like a specific configuration. It's not the default.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
where is this where is this
I just
Right here,
selected
this guy?
the capital one shopping like context in the console on top
Yeah.
in the console, and then look at the event listeners. Yeah.
Check that out. Okay, that's much easier to do than trying to sort through all of them.
Yeah, so can you see just forwarding messages to the
Yeah,
background?
it's literally just sending
Yeah.
Wow, okay, that's kind of crazy.
So we can
Send
completely
messages
control
towards data.
we can
So this is
completely control it
communicating-
because source has to be specifically
Right.
web wiki by web app.
Wiki by web app.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
There
it
is an
does
example message in the console, like in the log.
Yeah.
If you want to look at it.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
All
All right, let me just check this out. Let me see what's going on here.
It's bold of them to just drop it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking
Rocking it, dude.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, it triggers this flow here,
And then it
just pushes it directly to the back end.
So that's
the background script, right?
Yeah, now you can go to Chrome://inspect and look at the other side of that communication in the background script.
Okay. So
The ID of the
Service
extension
workers.
is
and
NE something.
NEN,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. So here it is right here. So here's the background script.
Oh, it
So
look for
the
listeners
listeners,
right?
So
It's not going to be registered as like a global listener.
it might
It might just
yeah, you're gonna have to search for on message.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do that.
I'm just going to do that in the
Oh wow.
oh wow. This is where all the chunked stuff goes.
But then you won't be able to debug
This
it.
looks interesting.
Check this out.
Huh.
You see
Dot
this right here?
match.
Yeah.
This dot match.
But there's no
Yeah.
it does get domain and then it does that, but it doesn't check whether it starts or ends with
Yeah, there's no like anchoring.
yeah. So this
wherever
this gets called from could result in a bug.
Okay.
Well, let's trace it down first. So we were gonna
It
do
looks there's some stuff here that looks like a fetch call in the match stuff. So you can see if you go back to the regex
So
that you
the
just
match?
showed me.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like right at the top,
There's
right here.
yeah. Do you see like it has a method with and credentials and all of that? That's like a fetch configuration, like options. And then so I think it's like trying to fetch something, and if the origin that it's trying to fetch or like the domain is what it considered the trusted domain, it's gonna add a
It's
session
the
token.
We
as a
like that,
header.
don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, that's pretty freaking great.
So
So I guess just bouncing off of what Demo put in the chat, we can try to like reverse that specific.
Okay, so we're looking at the messages.
Yeah, let's look at that first, and then we'll see if we can get ourselves over to.
Oh, dude, check this.
Oh, dude, check this out. Inject
It does
Shopify.
look
Remove
pretty.
code protection.
What the heck is
What the heck is that?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I guess it removes code
This is a pain in the
protection.
ass to read, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you're gonna have to debug it to get a sense of what's going on.
Okay. So let me search for on.
So this is probably gonna be the communication between the injected script for Shopify and the content script, right?
Demo's got like 16 breakpoints set.
Okay, this
one right here, maybe. This one looks probably like what we're looking for.
handle message.
Yeah, I'm
message.
just gonna put an injection,
that?
like a breakpoint in each of those and send a message.
Yeah, that's my approach as well. Let's see how that works.
Okay, so I hit one of those in, like the one that
tabs,
says
that
I.get. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So this is my first time playing around with this in event thing. Okay, so there's that. Wow, this is really promising stuff.
Dude, I want to
trigger this inject Shopify remove code protection. That's
I mean,
super interesting.
I think it does trigger all of them, or maybe.
It does it based off.
No,
of
it doesn't trigger all of them because the Shopify one. Oh wait, it does. Huh.
So where is
where is
E dot?
E dot?
Because everything
Is under E dot data, right?
No.
Oh no. You can set that whole. You can set that whole thing.
No.
No, we do not control.
We only control.
We only control data, right? We don't
Yeah,
control
right.
anything else.
So we can't.
So we can't get E dot type or whatever. Okay.
So that's gonna
be undefined, right? Yeah. So
Yeah, I don't know where e.type comes from.
E dot URL. Yeah, so there's no URL if not a return, so it's just gonna short.
So this is
So
not
I
the
think-
handler that this message is designed for.
Yeah. Yes, I think it's designed for the other one that has like t.tab and e.source. Yeah, this one, I think.
Yeah. I agree.
Because e.source, it checks whether it's like the specific source that we do have.
right.
Wiki by content, data invoke.
So it has another handle message.
function.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the handle message function right here. So let's see. You'd love to
Oh,
see
so
stuff like
it
that.
checks. We have to
It
have
doesn't
an
hit handle message.
invoke. We have to have an invoke property. That's one of a list of predefined properties. So I'm just gonna copy that list.
Where did you
see the set of predefined properties that we must have?
In the YOS1 function, if you go into that, and it checks
IP.
like an array. Yeah, LP, yeah.
Oh wow.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay, so I sent it here.
Nice. Yeah, this is that list right here.
I don't know, I feel a little like I'm not sure if Capital One is gonna get mad at us sharing all of this live.
Hey man,
I
this
don't
is
know.
all client-side code. We're allowed to do what we're doing in our browser. We're not interacting with
Unless
other
we find the bug.
Unless we find a
bug, in which case you and I will understand what is happening before we narrate it, and then we'll cut the string.
Like 5 seconds before, and then people can complete those 5 seconds.
Yeah, well, hopefully people will be
sure.
follow it along pretty closely. So we'll see.
Tell me when to cut.
when to pull the plug, dude, and we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So there's another handle message function that we need to deal with.
Split the bounty 38 ways.
Yeah, seriously. Okay. So why was I'm wondering why I wasn't hitting the function before? Because I don't have the properties that I need, I guess.
So run instant sounds like the most promising invoke value.
Did you figure out where? Okay, so run instant. That's one of the ones that was in there. Okay. So where is that defined? Here it is. Here it is, right here. I see. Okay. So this is the mapping, right, of all those.
Yeah.
What do you mean you? Oh my gosh.
Oh, you can just look at the LP array and get the values that way.
LP.
Like capital L.
I think it's IP, but is it L?
Maybe the names are different for us. I'm not sure, but if you set a breakpoint inside the S1 function,
yeah,
you can get that.
Yeah.
I'm currently inside the handle message function.
Are you? That's nice. Okay, let me jump over there then. Yeah, mine is.
So it calls another
IP.
Yeah, IP. It's annoying that the names are different. Maybe we have a different version.
Wait,
are you looking at this? Is this what you're seeing right here? This is IP. Do it also. No, I don't have LP, so. Here's IP of.
Is this what you're talking?
Is this what you're talking about, Matson, right here? Like these?
Yeah, these are the ones that I'm talking about.
Go to those specific functions.
I'm currently looking at the function that is gonna call them in a second, I think. Oh, maybe instead of trying to reconstruct it like from scratch, we can take a look at the message that is sent legitimately.
Yeah, we could do that. I guess I kind of need to log in for that, huh?
And
right,
I have one.
Don't hack me, man. Do you? Okay.
Oh, I have a message. I can maybe send it to you.
Let me go ahead and get. Gotta select all these traffic lights here.
Okay, so this is what it looks like. Pretty simple. So just like a source, an invoke, which is one of the values, an ID, and an array of args. And then we're supposed to. That's a good question.
Because
I think in the attack scenario of just like from a malicious origin, sending a message to one of the pages that has that listener, I think we probably won't get the data back. But
because
maybe we can do.
Oh, it does because it does window.postMessage.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So that's unfortunate. Unless there's some like propagator.
Well, that is interesting though. The fact that he just forwarding it both ways.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we could potentially. I don't know. I mean,
it's a little bit
tricky, but we could potentially use this as a post message pivot point, right? We could send something to this, and then
but
if we control arbitrary data.
It's not like general enough, it's just gonna be a post message with a data property that you can maybe control, but
I agree. I think that's going to be a little tricky.
All right, so let's
look at these functions that we've got here.
But actually, I wonder what the origin for that message would be? I think it would be like the origin of the current page. If you do try to use that as like a pivot point.
Does logged out just log them out? That's interesting.
Maybe.
It's
Like it says
it says clear last account 1.
I don't know
what the threat model looks like for that sort of thing with browser extensions, right? Like I feel like if a malicious attacker can just log you out of your browser extension, that is more impactful than like a logout CSRF inside of a web app.
I mean,
right?
a login CSRF would be more impactful in this.
Oh, for sure.
With the business logic of this like specific extension, you know, because you can collect reward points when the victim buys stuff.
I wonder how this UA result thing works. Like
actually, we might be able to do a login CSRF.
Oh my god.
Let me check.
Yeah, that's a good angle demo. Yeah, back to the page and then that triggers XSS. Yeah, that's what I was talking about with like the pivot point.
That's a great thing
about this collaboration stuff, man, is we can pivot off of each other's ideas.
Yeah, the problem with that was that it's the message as it sends back is like has a very specific structure. But maybe there is some way to explore that. I don't know.
I wonder what this
I.set thing is.
My extension is kind of stuck, so I can't really check.
I really wish that this was having to have it this big is really really tricky. All right, let me see if I can. Oh my god.
That's interesting. The extension UI, when you actually click on the little pop-up,
yeah,
it's not an actual extension pop-up. It's a closed shadow root.
It's a shadow. What?
It's a shadow. What?
A shadow DOM, a shadow root, but a closed one. So maybe we can use Masato's.
Shit. Is it gonna just dump my session data right now? Hold on.
Yeah, you should move that.
Yeah, dude.
I don't think that has like a session token though, just your email, right?
Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't
look like it has
that
data in it. So maybe I won't. So this is. I think hopefully this ID is not my session ID. We'll see.
You should get a repeater tab ready for when Justin inevitably leaks a session token.
Shut up, guys! Don't tell them to do that, Matan. What is wrong with you? All right. So this is kind of interesting though, right, Matan? Because
what are you looking at?
I'm looking at
like
this,
which invoke function?
I'm looking
at the login invoke function.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And so let me see as I go up this stack here. E.date. So here's the signed. Oh, interesting. So then I send that data gets put directly into there.
That's cool.
Yeah,
There's also preferences changed, which we might be able to use to change the preferences.
So what is
this I.set?
Can you look at the value of I?
I is just got. I don't know what this is.
So
it looks like some sort of,
can you look at I dot maybe keys, I dot get,
what is,
or something like that?
I dot keys, I
Is there like a get
is there like a get all
this?
of this?
Yeah, it's a bit annoying that they always use custom data structures.
Maybe I can just
But yeah, you might be able to set a breakpoint in the get function.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, nice.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit. Damn. I think it was like triple dots in there though, so it didn't show the whole token.
Yeah, it was truncated. It was truncated.
Wow.
Okay, so
You should be careful with that stuff. Do you want to have my account?
no, this
is my @hackerone.com account, so we're good.
Oh, okay, nice.
I am looking at
this in the other page. It does allow us to set this UA result.
And I'm
wondering where that's used, because that could be a sync point for us, right?
I think the most
manipulating
like
data
the
structure.
best way to check this. I think the best way to check this is just to get the actual like a legitimate logged in message and replay it, you know?
Yeah, that's what
I'm doing right now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I've got, so if you look at e.data, from, let me jump up the call stack a little bit. So we're here. Nope, we're here.
E.data.
This is what it looked like after I signed in.
So it
takes the session data and passes it through. But there's no
session token
UA
here.
result. There's no UA result. I may have missed it because I clicked through a couple of them. So maybe we should just do it again.
Also, just like as a disclaimer, I think I did submit like a login CSRF to them in this application sometime, and it got like infoed or closed as dupe. I'm not sure which one.
Gotcha. That's good to know.
So maybe they don't really care about that, but I think it makes a lot of sense from the logic of this application.
So it does set my email.
And
there's my session token. I gotta invalidate the sessions.
Another jump scare. Yeah.
Dude, this one's not truncated either.
Oof, yikes.
Okay. Hey, but that's interesting though, right? Because shit, Matan, that means that
that is a login.
That is a login CSRF then, right?
Oh, so we leaked a bug and the session token?
Yeah.
Nice,
maybe.
nice, very good.
I'm sorry, dude. I know that you.
I mean,
tripping about this.
we didn't leak an exploit, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
interesting. So then we should be able to use that
theoretically
to trigger a login, like a login CSRF of sorts.
And then
what does that do for us? It allows us
to be logged
into the victim's
the victim navigates.
when they
So
buy
a
stuff
victim navigates to a malicious page. Then the malicious page logs them into the attacker's account. Now the next time a victim buys, I think that's how the application works, right? When you buy something, it saves credits or whatever. So it's gonna save it to the attacker's account. Yeah. The points are gonna be in the attacker's account.
Yeah, my rewards, my savings.
Okay,
actually, this account is like not linked to my main account.
Theoretically, we don't have a real bug. We didn't leak anything.
Yes, it's all theoretical.
And so I should stop saying we and start saying you.
Don't worry, Matan. I got you covered, man. I'm gonna use your conditional log point thing really quickly here because I guess
the
Chrome
extension stuff
is not actually sent. For some reason, my post message plugin is not catching those.
Oh, because it's not really. You mean the message passing stuff, like send message and stuff like that? Yeah, because that's not actually post message. It's a separate API.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a conditional breakpoint that just logs it.
Oh, so you should use a log point.
Well, yeah. I mean, that is what I meant. Yeah.
That's not what I did.
That's not what I did, but that was what I meant. Okay.
I wonder if there's some scenario where we can make it inject sensitive UI into an attacker's page, because
I don't know.
it
I don't
seems
think
like
that there's a
they're
bunch
using.
of sensitive UI here. Do you think that there is?
You use the extension like regularly, so you should probably know. But maybe on like a
I
specific.
don't use this specific one. I use the other one that we were potentially talking about.
Also,
Let me see. There's two functions. It seems. Am I tripping?
Yeah, no, there's
two functions that have different on message listeners. There's cancel outstanding and then cancel outstanding instant, right? So let me paste these in the cancel outstanding instant and then cancel outstanding, right? You see how there's like that random thing above it that says cancel outstanding. Cancel outstanding
The symbols.
Yeah. So it's a different portion of the code. There's three actually. No, there's just two.
Yeah, there's probably a ton of different listeners in the extension, but we should probably just set a breakpoint in every one of those and see which ones are actually used in our specific case.
Yeah.
The Shopify integration also seems interesting because
super interesting.
You can run arbitrary.js in your own shop.
Oh really?
Really? Yeah, that's true. So we could use that potentially.
So we own one side of that communication, whatever that communication is.
Yeah.
Let me set up that scenario real quick.
Holy crap! There's a lot of messages coming through here, man, and they're all really interesting.
Can you share it, or are you gonna dox yourself?
No, I can. But like, look at this.
So where are these coming from? Just like the content script?
Yeah, the content.
Yeah, the content.
Oh, honey state, huh?
Get
honey state. There's like this whole thing right here where they're passing in this.
But these are all
a bunch of URLs and stuff.
These are all sources that we can't imitate. We can imitate the wiki by
sources. I see. So the wiki.
Yeah, the source property.
Source. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yeah, that one we can imitate.
So let me actually do like a conditional log point then, just to try to cut down the noise. E dot source equals underscore wiki by content and so that. Not that. I want to finish the point. Okay. So then let me see. All right, we're unlocked right now. So if I refresh this page.
Now it would be useful if I made a little function that iterates through all of the elements in the DOM and sees if the content script has a message, not a message, an event listener on any of those.
It
iterates through what?
All of the different elements in the DOM and sees if the content script has an event listener on any of those, because we would be able to imitate the event.
That makes sense.
So
I can't actually find the integration.
Seeing signed in is the only one that I'm seeing. I need to go back to that S1 function.
Man, I
guess I could imitate these.
kind of annoying.
Kind of annoying having to jump back and forth between these dev tools tabs, but I'm actually just gonna stick this one over here for now.
Yeah, so I think the most solid attack scenario right now is to replay that. Other than that, we can look at the other invoke values that we can use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me
find that S1 call. Yeah.
Also, Demo mentioned that some of the other content scripts that get added to on other URLs talk back to the background with a different source. So, is that like
some of the
the same type of listener, but another? It will have like another source value when it forwards the message. I think that's what he meant.
Oh, potentially.
That would be interesting because we would be able to reach more stuff.
That would be.
I wonder what this
wait for. Let's go and like assess some of these functions really quickly. What does wait for run do? Cart get do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really feel like doing that, but we can.
What do you feel like doing? Now, follow your thing. You don't have to do it. I'm good.
No, I think it's like the most sensible thing to do.
So
that seems like quite a lot of work.
Show follow seems kind of interesting.
Like it
just essentially return. It's not returning it actually, just setting it to VC. I don't know.
I mean, we should look at more like CSRF type of stuff. So anything that can change something, because right now we don't have a way to
run
read
instant
the
did seem
return value.
interesting.
Yeah, I did take a short look at that. Oh, wait, can you go up a little?
Yeah.
There's like i.get session. I wonder if that like changes the session somehow. Oh, maybe not.
This pulls
the session out of
the storage.
Oh, out of storage. And I think we can affect that, by the way.
With the signed in one?
The signed in one gives us a ton of gaps.
Let's not look deeper into the signed in. Okay?
All right, maybe we're gonna. Okay, I'm not gonna like. Let me just spell it out a little bit. Let me just spell it out just a tiny bit.
Okay.
All right. So signed in, guys. Signed in is allowing us at this point to set a bunch of attributes, right? On the essentially local storage-ish version of storage that they're using inside of this background script. It's not local storage, but it's like storage. And then throughout the rest of the
it's
code
not
base,
local storage. It's actually storage.local or something like that.
Is it really? Oh, geez. Throughout the rest of the code paths that we can trigger, it's actually pulling data out of that with capital I.get, and then it's using that in lots of different capacities. So I am almost certain that they are not assuming that data can be tainted.
No, of course.
So that's really good for us. Can I just check and see, Matan, if it is possible for us to insert a value into that?
How close do you want to get to a bug?
Let me just confirm. I know that there are Capital One employees that are in this Discord.
It's your responsibility, though.
So actually, hold on. We can't arbitrarily control i.set, right? We can only control UA result. So But then what was it doing before? when I had all those other when it did session data, right? Where was that?
I think the my impression is that the way they're pulling the session tokens and stuff is via this post message communication, and not like directly accessing local storage or something like that, which they could do. But because it's via this communication, we can hijack it and probably log in CSRF. Or maybe worse, if there's another value in there.
But I don't.
But I don't see right now, Matan, where we can actually set results, because all this does is set UA result, and
the data that
that I'm passing in, right? This guy, the session data that comes, this is like the actual request that comes through.
This never
gets parsed anywhere, right? If you search for session data,
It doesn't?
No,
no, it never gets parsed anywhere.
So
it never gets referenced. So I'm not sure that they're actually using that. It's just yeeting it into this thing for some reason.
I don't know why.
It'd be doing that. Maybe it's like.
What did you say it was called? Like the key session data?
Session data. Yeah, session data.
But it's being called.
With the
Wow,
same
yeah,
name,
it's actually not in any.
right.
Huh.
So
what is
where is
So how are they getting this token? Oh, also there was this fetch thing that we were looking at in the beginning.
Yeah, that
also seems like a great lead.
So
it gets the UA result a couple times. UA.
What does the UA result look like?
I have no idea.
I haven't seen it.
Good to see you, Demo.
Good to see you, Demo. Thanks for dropping by, dude.
Nah, dude,
you made the hack along. Thanks for that info, and leading us right to some juicy stuff.
So we need to
figure out
we
where
kind of
these
skipped the whole
enumeration process.
stage.
Yeah.
But
we mentioned how to get through all of those pieces. So I think it's fine.
So maybe we should just
hook i.get.
Wait,
hold on. This only sets this if.
If it exists.
So what
exists.
does a value of your result look like? Can you pull one from one of your messages?
Wait. Hey, here we go. I totally missed this earlier. So if we oh geez, where did it go? If we look at CR, the thing that gets called right after that UA result, right? So here's UA result.
Yeah.
Shoot,
Here
it is right here. This is the function that's getting called, right? That is associated with sign-in. Right after we've got the CR function, right?
And this does
But
like
it doesn't get any. It doesn't get any parameters though.
what is
E that got passed into that? I wonder.
Yeah, it's undefined in this case because they don't actually pass it.
Right. Undefined. Yeah. So then where do they get data from?
So then, wait, can you go through it like step by step?
Yeah.
Oh wait, so can you go into A3? I think that's gonna get the
A3?
like if you step
A3 or
into
M3?
A3.
Oh, A3.
this
I
case.
see.
Because that's what they call if they don't have the data, like a session token in E.
Chrome
storage sync get profile ID.
What is the storage
sync.get? Do you know?
Oh wait.
It's just like so there are a bunch of different like storage containers for extensions. Storage.sync is gonna get synced between like your different computers where you use Chrome with the same profile. And storage.local is just gonna stay in the same machine.
Gotcha.
I wonder if
there's any cross-profile attacks. I know that would probably be like max low impact, but if you had different profiles, can we spread if we were able to hijack one profile and then set a malicious storage piece and then have that sync?
So I think .local would also be like different for different profiles. I don't think it stays the same. But if there was some storage type that is shared, then yeah, I can see that, but I don't think there is.
Interesting.
I wonder what
this endpoint is right here.
Well, I guess we'll see.
Well, I guess we'll see in just a second, won't we? We can actually just do it right now. Okay.
Okay, so
this
slash
session profile ID equals,
and then
my profile ID is E. So
is that
is that profile ID? Is that what?
interesting?
Is that profile ID what? Oh,
Wait, I'm a little lost. What are we currently looking at? This is some function that gets called when you use when you send a post message with a invoke value of signed in.
This is
So
let's take a look at E here. This is wiki by content, right? Which that's the one that we can control, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
There are also other types, as Demo mentioned, but this is the one that we're currently looking at.
It's signed in, right? And then
Okay.
when it goes through the signed in flow, let's just step through the call stack. It tries to read the UA result, and then it goes into
I see.
CR. And then CR runs the refresh, and then we get here. Now what's interesting is that it's going to send a HTTP request right here with this concatenation
with our
profile ID.
and if that
profile ID is something that we can manipulate, there's a potential that we could insert a different profile ID into that. And then we could load up attacker controlled stuff.
I mean, but the input from the message doesn't actually get passed to this part of the flow.
That we see right now. But how did I.get profile come to exist?
Is what I'm wondering.
Maybe they're getting the data straight from the cookies, local storage, or something like that. You know.
Yeah, we gotta look
into that. But what is your? Can you give me your profile ID, Matan?
Yeah, let me settle those.
Just run I.get profile ID. That.
Because I wonder if
or actually, Matan, you can just do this. Can you just hit this in your browser? See if you can. If this is an unauthenticated request. I just DM'd it to you.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait,
I can just. What am I saying? I can just open up an
incognito.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh wait, but it's showing me my info.
Yeah, I'm in
an incognito tab, and it's still showing it.
No, but it's showing you your info.
But I'm
in incognito.
So
I'm not logged in this browser, and I don't have the extension installed.
But I don't see your email when I look at that from an incognito tab.
Yeah. Maybe it's this role shadow user.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So
it's just like a guest user.
Interesting.
So is the ID at the top of that the user ID or the profile ID?
I don't know.
Does it match your profile ID when you look at it?
No.
It does set
the session cookie though.
All right. Well.
Do I want to put this on screen? I don't know.
Okay, so I can give you my profile ID.
Yeah. Let me check that.
Oh, that's very weird.
Yeah, no
matter what I put in there now for that profile ID, it doesn't. It just creates a shadow user.
I'm gonna set up Burp real quick to see to try and understand how the authentication looks like for the extension, like where it gets the token from. And hopefully we'll get a login CSRF somehow.
Okay, I'm gonna start.
And we want to look at the
working through this CR function really quick.
So
await
I mean, but
gives us
you don't control the arguments.
but we do
control
some parts
of the state.
Oh wait, I saw cookies.get. Yeah, that's it.
It does it by
And
via
so
the
it
cookies.
gets, it does it via cookies.
Where did you see cookie.get?
Right below where you are currently, right below it. Yeah, cookies.get, and then it does the session token.
What is the
URL that
Right below it, it does i.set session token.
a.value.
Okay, so that's how
it gets the session token and loads it in.
So
if we have a login CSRF on Capital One Shopping or some way to set that cookie, then we could push it into at that point we're already.
Yeah, yeah, but there's no like specific way to do it like with an extension bug. But that message did seem promising, but most of the values are just ignored. You know what might be?
Dude, what is this? What is this garbage?
Oh my
gosh! Like, include shop app and checkout restart, dude. There's gonna be so much weird shit here.
Wait, can you go up?
I don't know that
we want to go up, dude. You think we want to go up?
Yeah, I mean, there's no concrete bug.
All right.
Oh, so it's a bunch of web request calls. So that's like the API for.
I'm trying to figure out what this RE thing is. Do you know what that is? Set uninstall URL.
Oh, so it's probably just the origin of the Capital One Shopping.
What am I doing? I think I can just hit it right here.
Yeah, it is.
Interesting
that it doesn't have a slash at the end, though.
If there's any.
Yeah, because it's an origin.
Yeah.
I wonder if they
misused that anywhere.
What
we were in CR.
So when it does
cookies.get, it uses that for the URL
and the name
is session ID.
I think it's better to look at other invoke values and not get fixated on the signed in one, because we don't. It doesn't parse a lot of data from it. Only the UA stuff.
Right.
Other than that, everything is.
That seems to be the case. Yeah. And it only does that if UA result already exists, right?
Never mind,
Yeah, but we can specify it.
Oh,
no, it only does that if it's in our object.
In our object.
Okay.
Okay. So
let me just look. Give me just a second, Matan. I'm sorry. I just want to understand how UA
just
results.
Another second.
I just want to understand how UA results is actually getting used. Like when does that actually happen?
It sounds like a useless variable though. UA like user agent or something.
You're a
useless variable. So
got him.
Yeah, no. Okay. Yeah. No. You're definitely right. Let me just ignore you still. Okay. Get UA. Yeah, it's definitely something user agent related. Okay. So yeah, you're right. We should ignore this.
Okay.
All right. Whatever.
Let's
go back to what S1 then. We're going back to S1.
The S1 function.
The S1 function that does the.
You should go back. Yeah. So send another message or something, and then look at the array.
It's grabbing. Here it is, grabbing the UA result. Result. All right.
So there's that.
But then if that doesn't exist, then it's like this, which is just all of our yeah.
So it's just our
user agent information.
Okay. No worries.
Okay. So Matan is of course right on that.
Let's go back to
Let's go back to this I thing and look at what other functions we can call.
And
Yeah.
And knit personalization sounds
Also,
interesting.
it's interesting that they access it not via a map or something, but just like with the brackets. So you can go like to define getter and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on how much control we have over the arguments, but
So here's the
would
set
be
utilization,
interesting.
but it doesn't really
set knit personalization. It doesn't actually do anything though.
FM reset.
FM reset. No. Unset that.
Oh, interesting.
I do have it responding now.
That's interesting.
That's interesting.
So what are you looking at?
I'm looking.
I'm looking at my other tab. If I send this request right here,
No, I mean like in the code. What piece of code are you looking
I
at?
was looking at
a knit personalization, but it doesn't look like there's any actual
yeah.
values that we can pass into that.
Maybe we should look at the preferences changed.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm getting a call.
Okay.
Mr.
Mr. Montanbear over there was getting a call.
Okay, so there's
Okay, so there's that function.
Oh,
geez, what is all this?
The thing is, it
doesn't take any of our args. This is weird. RPC stuff. I wonder if there's any way to like call arbitrary functions rather than just these ones that we have access to. Unlikely, but it's worth looking into for a second. So RT is my function that I'm getting called Qt dot args. Okay, so that's args that I'm passing into that. And it checks first if the RT function exists by passing it into Z. And that.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go in like 20 minutes.
Okay. So
interesting piece here,
Matan, is that
Yeah.
so it does IP
right?
Where IP is that object that contains all of the.
Oh, right, and then
I'm wondering if
calls
we
it
can,
with the args. Oh yeah, and apply. So we have complete control over the arguments and.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
I don't know if there's any functions that we can do. We might be able to like brick the. We might be able to like brick the.
You mean like internal object functions? So
yeah.
Yeah. So let's look at the options that we have in the object prototype. So
I'm checking that right now.
to be clear, what I'm suggesting is because they're accessing like they have an array or an object, and then they're accessing it at a property that we like control the value of, at a key that we control, and then calling it with some arguments that we control. We can make it call one of the internal like functions in the object prototype. So like define getter, define setter, stuff like that.
Yeah, let's
check that.
But it's probably useless because we can't pass a function as an argument. So we can't actually use define getter or define setter.
Right.
And there's no. But could we brick the object? Is what I'm wondering.
Probably with define getter, but that's pretty useless. I mean,
It's not going
to be persistent across the page, right?
very lame attack scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So these
are the functions that we have on the prototype. Constructor has own property.
Is
property enumerable.
Define getter.
Define setter. Huh.
Yeah, I can't really think of
anything to do here.
I wonder
if we can call those functions though, just out of curiosity.
We should be able to.
You probably can. Yeah. Because they don't check like when they check whether the value exists, they don't do like has own property.
Right.
They just use the brackets syntax. So prototype stuff would still be valid.
Let's see
if that actually happens.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Dude. I love this kind of stuff. I really do.
Yeah, I recently had a very cool bug with constructor and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it throws a
cannot convert
undefined to null or null to object.
Is what it's saying.
It does throw an error though. Error executing define getter. Huh.
Yeah, those functions are fun though.
Value of
doesn't take any parameter. TrueString doesn't. No parameters here. Property is enumerable.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty useless, but
yeah, it's a dead end.
Just
okay.
Cool.
Interesting though. We can call this.
I mean, there are enough functions for us to mess with, anyways. We don't need to dig into the prototype.
That's a good point. Okay, so preferences changed. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like preferences change actually takes any input either. Because this is the function that controls.
Probably just lets it know that there was a change, and then it fetches the values itself. Or something
right.
like
Unfortunately, that is the case, I think.
But there was one that ran instant. I think it looked promising.
That was the one he was looking at.
Oh, so you don't want to look at the same one?
We can.
But I was thinking of
looking at some
other ones. What is Chrome tabs dot query? I know you mentioned that.
Oh, it's gonna be like query, but just as a promise.
Okay. Onboarding, get blank.
So this one is
actually taking some input from us. It seems the user ID, the zip code, that sort of thing.
So where's
that getting used?
Yeah, so it's gonna take the active tab and do some stuff on it. Yeah, I wonder if you can somehow influence Amazon via the extension.
Yeah, if it
introduces a vulnerability to Amazon.
That's interesting.
Oh yeah, I did say I'd prepare a Shopify store. I have one prepared, just because I test Shopify once in a while. But I can't see the actual integration with the extension. Like I'm in the checkout page and all of that. I should look a little deeper into it though.
So this
seems to allow us to
check
check the status on a specific assessment for a better price for the products is what I
what does it
I
do?
think
this function right here.
this function right here, check run status. It allows us to provide a run ID,
and then
it like checks this run cache
to see
if the job has completed, to check and see if a specific product has a cheaper price.
So that
is not something.
Oh, so it like polls it once in a while.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so. That's the situation. Get version. It's gonna not be helpful.
Hide follow.
That kind of sounds like an action.
Oh,
Well, that seems C-surfy,
right.
right?
If we send a
Like if we send a post message to that,
What does it actually do
doesn't
though?
really have any impact. It just checks all of those
tabs.
Oh, and then does. Doesn't seem like we have a lot of control here though.
No,
It
it just turns on
Because
and off a setting, I think.
Yeah.
Run instant.
Yeah, run instant does seem kind of interesting.
It seems like the most promising one.
Yeah.
Other than init personalization, but you've looked at that.
Yeah.
So we should probably look at an instant.
Just gonna look through these real quick.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
We do have a
sort
sort
of a parameter injection here.
Oh no.
Encode URI component.
Yeah.
Rats.
I think you've gone too deep into the
No,
Amazon
we
stuff.
do have it right here too, right?
Like
Because we provide the price T, and this one is not URI encoded.
So that's kind of
interesting.
This is the search.
This is the search. I'm like one function in,
from
Matan, from the Amazon stuff, right? So search. Look at my screen real quick. Search Amazon.
Yeah.
Right? And then it
I'm
calls
looking
this
at
EP
it, but
function,
and then
and then literally we control all of these, right? What are those values? They're low price, high price, skip search,
and then we
can inject
into the
EP.
we can inject into the search, but then it gives you like very partial control over what the result would be. And
but we don't know what this
Amazon
S thing does. Like
it's probably just search.
Yeah,
maybe. What other parameters can we specify?
Mhm.
Geez,
I hate when you search for anything Amazon related and it just like you can't find
Gives you
anything.
products.
Yeah,
It's like it's like searching the it's like grabbing the data out of Amazon.
Oh shit.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so that
is the search page.
and then it
is
Also, it's like
It's
parsing
doing like
the
a query
HTML
selection.
and grabbing stuff out of that.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we
Oh.
that's another input field for us because you can get like
a product
with a XSS
in the Amazon.
using a malicious product.
Yeah.
And we can inject.
I mean, but
I wonder what field
keywords.
we don't know what it does with the result.
We don't. That's true. Let's figure it out.
I think looking at run instant would be more interesting.
Okay.
Go for it, man.
Yeah.
See, I'm just gonna try to see if I can overwrite field keywords again. I always just define it, but
yeah,
yeah,
it takes your
it takes the last value.
So we have
Full control over the parameters for that function. Interesting.
which makes sense.
I wish we could do something with the prototype stuff. That was could have been a fun lead.
That would have been really.
That would have been really cool. Not much there. Okay.
Okay, so I have the same variable names as you now. I don't know what changed.
That's good. Weird. That sounds very interesting. Very.
Yo,
Something interesting here.
on
On
show
follow.
right? So
remember show follow.
It allows us to set
this VC variable,
and then
Yeah.
tabs
Chrome tabs on updated add listener.
When does
that get called? Because then that actually parses some data out of there and passes it to get domain,
and then
does some stuff with it.
So I think
this might be the domain parsing stuff we were talking about before.
So this like determines which domain
when the user
tab is like associated with. I think tabs.onUpdated would be called when a new tab is opened or something like that. Let me check though. When a tab is updated.
So if I go over here.
Yeah, so I think it's just like navigations and stuff like that.
But why is it
parsing the VC then?
So
jp.default. It's not doing that whole
thing
that we talked about, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's not. Shit. Okay.
So I think run instant triggers like a new product search or like discount search. Whatever the extension does.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So maybe we can somehow control I see just like interacting with a few APIs as a result of the message. I wonder if we can control somehow the response. Maybe there's a CSPT here. Hold on.
This is a good.
Hey, Matan, this is a good
function to consider. This on update.
Yeah, right. Like
Because
as a
it
source.
allows you to reference the o.url, yeah,
as a source.
Yeah, it is. And you
it's
wouldn't see
beneficial
it.
because we can.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead, Matan.
It's like sort of direct between the attacker and the background script, so you wouldn't have to go through the content script.
Right.
If something sketchy happens there. Oh wow, that's weird. So
Seaman asked the question. I don't get the parameter injection part. How is that beneficial? So right here,
we
control all of these.
Wait.
What you got, Matan?
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
I looked at the wrong request. I thought it sent a session token to my domain.
Oh my god, that'd be crazy. So we've got these parameters right here that we control. You notice here how it's encoding the URI on this one, so we can't specify an ampersand. But then it's just concatenating it with this right here, right? And we can control the ampersand here, right? So essentially, it's crafting a URL that looks like this,
right? And then
ABC is the thing we're searching for, and
low
price
equals
whatever,
and then
we can actually specify an ampersand inside of the value for low price, right? And so we can say and our malicious param
right here
equals one, whatever, and we can smuggle that in. So for some reason that allowed us to do something sketchy, then that'd be really helpful. But it's a long shot. But it's a gadget to note down, right? We talk about gadgets all the time. This is something for you to understand that it is possible that you can do.
Might be something you.
So I have a CSPT.
You're really desperate.
Oh, do you? Nice.
Nice.
On one of
the pages.
On how it handles the run instant
nice
message.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Let's check that out.
That's a good gadget too.
So
they killed the open redirect though.
did they?
On this application, yeah. So it's gonna be hard to exploit.
Is it calling that
G function? Is that the
end?
At the end is with our data? Is that where you're seeing that gadget?
It's calling like run v3 where you just were. Yeah.
Saw that.
And then it does a whole bunch of stuff, but I haven't actually dug into the function. I'm just looking at the network calls that it makes.
Oh, you're just
looking at you're doing black box testing for it.
Yeah.
So did
you get it to actually trigger
run instant?
I used a demo dropped like an example message that used. Let me reference it. So I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah.
But this does look like a very interesting lead. So good luck.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for coming on today, dude. Appreciate you.
Yeah. It was fun. See ya.
Peace, dude. All right. So this is what he was saying. That's because I'm not in the right DevTools area right here. Interesting. See what kind of requests come through Kaida then.
See if we can figure out what Matsan was talking about. I don't see any requests coming through on my side. I wonder if that's proxying correctly or not.
Yeah,
that's a good point. Maybe I'll check the network tab.
Yeah, I don't
see it yet. So I guess we. Maybe that's because I have everything paused in my other browser. That's definitely it. Okay. Interesting. So a request is being sent.
Wow, that's
really interesting.
Yeah, man. Wow.
Yeah, man. Wow. Freaking demo hooked us up. This is a great lead. It's like a ton of stuff we can do with this.
Yeah, it's
from Run V3.
Oh, there's a
client-side path traversal right there. That's the one he's talking about.
Cool.
So if I put a vendor in here. See if that works.
Yeah. There we go.
Right there.
So
what kind of request is this?
Should
just be a get, I think. It's just a get, but it does have my session token in it.
That's
So that's interesting.
Not sure what
we can do with that. Huh. Interesting. Because I do see a method referenced here.
So I think we got to go.
So I think we got to go. I think Monsan's right. I think we got to in demo are both right. I think we got to run down this lead. It seems like a crazy lead. So let's jump through this thing.
Well,
I accidentally hit
pause,
and it brought me to this. It's kind of a weird piece of code. Where is this thing? Is this in? Yeah, this is in the actual extension.
I wonder what
the pattern is with their testing.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't trigger that. Doesn't trigger the request of my domain, unfortunately. You can try this though if you want. This is the function that I'm
or the
request that I'm playing around with.
Very
interesting stuff here.
Do I not have that?
Do I not have that breakpoint set at?
I don't think I have.
I don't think I have a breakpoint set currently at the right function.
Run instant.
Run instant. And on 3 here.
Let's try that again.
And then we'll step through it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Step into. Step out of.
Jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Let me
jump to this function call.
So what is this?
So what is this VN? Jeez, this is obfuscated Garbo.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Devora,
are you talking about the Capital One program? Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
It happens.
It happens.
So what is this?
So what is this? That's going to be that same function. Ugh.
It is.
It is.
Insufferable
obfuscation. Why do you do this to me?
All right. Well,
Nothing much we can do about it. We just gotta work through it. So there's our input right there. AE is this. And BE is this.
So just VN.
VN dot apply arguments.
I guess maybe
this arguments one function.
No, that's the
callback function. So VN is going to be where we're going next.
And that is
going to throw some crazy bull at us. So we might actually be better off just traversing from here.
So let's
go to the initiator here,
and then work
our way back. That
seems like this
is the last call that isn't
in
the chunked format. Oh my gosh. This is like really obfuscated Garbo. Okay, so we're starting to see some function names pop back out here in
this chunk.
Syndrome, you need to have that in
you need to have the extension
installed, be on a Capital One page,
Capital One
CapitalOneShopping.com page, and then put that in the console.
And potentially
be logged in. I don't know. I haven't tried it not logged in. That'll do it.
Okay, so maybe
we should just work back from this.
Where is it
getting all of this? How is it populating all this?
So I'm gonna set
this fetch breakpoint right here,
and then we'll
try to work back up this call stack.
Ugh,
That's gonna be gnarly though. Absolutely gnarly. AE.
So it's already
concatenated all of our values.
There it is. Right
There it is right there. There's the path traversal.
So we need
an open redirect on
Capital One
shopping,
which
I have seen before. So. And I kind of want to see the DR. So what object are they passing in?
So they're passing
in this URL.
They're specifying
my session token as a header.
But I don't think
that I can redirect away and maintain that. I wonder. Let's see. So if I intercept and I forward that response, I'm doing this in the other browser, and I 302 to poc.renerator.com like this. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, it does.
I see the session token.
Wow.
Okay. Well.
There you go.
Folks.
That
is.
As soon as you get
a open redirect
on
CapitalOneShopping.com, that is an account takeover. Wow. Very interesting.
Okay.
And let me just see if I've got any one of those really quickly in my I won't do that. I'll refrain from that for now. We're coming to a close here. We got about 15 minutes left. So let me just kind of switch off this for a sec and review. I'm gonna keep working on it until 3. Doing this for 2 hours. But I just kind of want to review what got us to this point here, because at this point we found something that is meaningful in less than 2 hours of hacking on this extension, and I think we wouldn't have gotten to this point without Demo dropping that information. Thank you, Demo. But maybe let's say 5 hours down the line, we could have a very solid gadget that is very close to ATO. And the way that we did that was we went in and we looked at the content script, and we looked at how the content script, which is the script that's getting injected into any CapitalOneShopping.com page, that we looked at the listeners, and we noted that the listener was just passing data directly through from the post message without an origin check to the back end service worker, right? And then we started looking at what kind of message listeners were in the back end service worker, and we started identifying this RPC protocol, this remote procedure call, functionality that was living there. And that's what we've been kind of playing with this whole time, is like, these are the functions we can call in the RPC environment. And Demo very aptly noted that, and Matam did as well, that run instant is like a very interesting one for that. And so we started crafting that. One of the ways that you can do that is by reverse engineering it. That is not probably the best choice in this scenario. The other way you can do it is, of course, triggering it natively on the browser extension. And then seeing what kind of requests are coming through. So setting a log point in the service worker to log the messages coming through, and then look for the run instant message coming through. And then from there we noticed that there were some requests that were being made, and that those requests were being influenced by the data that we passed in via our post message. So the attack in the end would be this, guys. You go to an attacker controlled page, you click a button, it opens up a new tab to Capital One Shopping. Then from the attacker controlled page, you send a post message to that tab. That post message is parsed by the content script injected by the extension. The content script passes the post message from the front end content script to the back end service worker. The service worker triggers the RPC call, which does a fetch request, which includes our specified values in the path. Then we perform a path traversal, hit an open redirect, and then hit an attacker controlled server, with in we can see right here that
we can see right here
that my session token is being included explicitly as a header, and it's not being included as an authorization header, which are stripped on 302 redirect. It's being included specifically as an X dash header, which is actually sent along with the redirect. So that's why I was able to intercept it with Kaido and confirm that it actually does send that session token to my server.
So the
only piece we need is an open redirect. I think I know someone who has one actually, so I'm gonna hit them up after this. But I'm gonna be interested to see if any of you guys beat me to it. Because this is about as straightforward as this is about as close to giving you guys a vuln as I will do in these hackathons.
Why does
the session token get sent through the open redirect? Shouldn't it remain domain specific? No, it shouldn't, because it's a header, not a cookie.
So if this
was a cookie, then it would remain domain specific. But in this scenario, they explicitly set this XWB session header, and since fetch automatically follows redirects, it will send a request to the redirected site, and that same configuration, that same header configuration, will persist.
Good question.
Syndrome imposter.
Any other questions?
About how we got here so far?
Yeah, unfortunately
they do. I didn't know that until recently, Deb, where they do strip out authorization headers when following a redirect. So.
Yeah, dude.
Sad day for client-side patch versus.
Yeah, I mean, it's
the same post message that's above, dude.
Yeah, that's it. So
you see how vendor has a path traversal in it?
That's where you put
your payload.
Demo dropped it
in the chat.
And then
Matson pointed out that there's a client-side path traversal in the vendor parameter.
He didn't actually point
that out, but I figured it out.
He said
that there's a client-side path traversal, and figured out that it was in the vendor parameter.
Yeah, post
message tracker, or you would see this probably by setting a log point on the. Post message tracker should work. Yeah, should work.
Or you'd see
it by setting a log point on the backend script
on message
function.
Okay,
so yeah.
No problem, dude.
Let's step back up through this. I'm wondering where they do the concatenation
with our
data.
Right?
Because that's vendor, right? So let's search for vendor
and
see where vendor is being used.
Geez, that's a lot of
places vendor is being used.
I'm looking through
these to see where they're actually doing it. What is the actual request that is being sent? Let's figure that out. So
we go back
to our debug and we send the post message across, then the actual request being sent should look like whatever is in AE here. No.
Yes,
API v1 site. API v1 site. v1 site. Okay. So here's where it's getting concatenated. One of these two, actually, because the other one is config. So let's set those breakpoints and retry. Okay. Going through. Here we are. So let's see if AE Yeah.
LT
LT
is base
is base.
v1 site.
v1 site. Okay, cool.
So
this is where
our data
is
is
actually being concatenated in.
So where did
it get AE? So is that what I'm wondering?
what can't you see?
What can't you see?
Oh,
Oh,
thank you for that.
thank you for that.
Yeah, I forgot.
Thank you. I forgot I put it on. I thought I put it on
full face
screen. Okay.
So
Yeah. So what I'm doing right here is I'm trying to figure out where this v1 site network request is being sent from, right? Because what we've got here is
the path
traversal that was occurring,
and
it was something like capitalOneShopping.com/API/site/v1, and then whatever vendor.com whatever we put there. Right? So I was trying to figure out where that was happening,
and
it's happening right here.
So I'm wondering
where the AE actually originates from, and that actually seems to be a little bit higher up in the call stack.
Y
Is Y here?
O
Or O? Jeez, these functions, man. These obfuscated functions are kicking my butt.
So IT
is
this the AE?
Is this the AE that I'm?
Man.
Yeah, man. Ugh.
I'm just gonna
step up and look for vendor.
Okay, so
there's my arguments right there. So we've already.
Okay,
dot vendor. Here we go.
So what is this?
So what is this switch? I wonder.
So if
it does something different if the product is Amazon.com.
So we don't
actually have to provide a vendor
URL.
Huh.
We can also do it
by the product URL. It'll be the domain. I don't know why we would do that though. There's also another case if vendor is jet.com.
This is an
interesting function.
I'd like to see
how this works. Shoot, I clicked past it. Rip.
Okay,
so
AE.
Let's check out AE here.
This is our product. So where does it go?
It goes directly to 12, which sets v t equal to sent, and then it goes to 13. BE is also attacker controlled input,
and it passes
that into UN,
which
seems like
it just
grabs out some of the variables,
and
it's going to return that.
So
Zivars. That's funny. Okay.
That's weird.
Password.
Staging
object, I guess.
Okay, so then it's going
to jump to 17.
Lost me
for a second there.
Yeah. Comes back here though. Okay, and then
it goes to 20.
And then it goes to 26.
And then it goes to 26.
Yeah, demo.
Yeah, demo. If you can get the open redirect, then it's ATO. But
you need an open redirect.
You need an open redirect, so
it's a little bit tricky. Can you control
non-authorization?
What do you mean OR?
What do you mean OR via some non-authorization header?
Yeah.
Okay. ATO via some non-authorization header. Yeah. So it follows that header follows the redirect.
Is
what we were talking about before. Yeah. So it calls this PN function. These functions here are a little interesting.
Because
this PN function, I think, is the one that actually triggers the client-side path reversal, if I remember correctly.
Next
is 2, so it's going to go here, and then it's going to hit mine. That's where we traced it back to.
So I
kind of wonder what all of these other functions that kind of look similar to those at the end of these calls do. Because I think they hit some of these.
I kind
of like to step through them.
Here's
the first one. If vendor equals jet.com. Next becomes 13. There is no case 13. Another is right here. RC vendor.
But if
vendor equals jet.com, then that deletes our path traversal. So I don't see much about that. Jeez. Hate how obfuscated this thing is.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap, dude. That's interesting. What
Demo,
where did you get that URL?
The
supersonic config del.
Show this
I'll show this for people that are following this later.
That's what it wants.
So that's what it wants back, huh?
Yeah, I mean that.
Yeah, I mean that seems real
impactful.
if we can control the response of that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so
I guess just
I'm not going to take.
I'm not going to take this the full way. Obviously, we need to get the open redirect and such.
One thing that I will
say is that it does seem very.
it
seems like the correct path for this extension to
actually
use the extension and log all of the messages coming through it.
So you don't have to
try to reverse correct JavaScript through
through
all of this garbage because there's a lot of obfuscation and a lot of unclear formatting in these, from what I can tell. And I think most of the data that we saw in this past one that led to the pass reversal would have been obfuscated away without actually having the actual post message that was being sent by the extension. So that's really that's the way to go. I think if I were to continue to work on this, I do like this, man. I can see why Matan digs extension stuff. Definitely cool attack surface. So I think I'm going to continue looking at this when I can catch a break. Do all the extension web calls get proxied properly? Yeah, I believe so. If you have it set up in your browser, they do. Yeah. I caught him. I caught him in Kaido.
Okay, I
think that's it for today, y'all. Thanks for hanging out for this one. DM me if you've got any questions, and I'll get this uploaded ASAP.
Peace, guys.
Peace, guys.